welcome to Man of Steel Fan Gives Hope. Just give me a second. It's actually shifting. The colds, I feel, when you have that cold, the sore throat, I've had it for a long time. And the amount of medication I'm on right now, unreal. I've got cough sweeties, nasal spray, medicine, blooming air filters, you name it. Right, and when you blow your nose, you feel the stuff coming out. Hey, no, don't talk about me. Just I've had 6 weeks. Right, so welcome to Man of Steel Fan Gives Hope, the Facebook page on YouTube, where I sort of just let my feelings out, what I'm thinking and stuff like that, because I stay positive for the page, and put all the good stuff on the Facebook page and stuff. So sometimes I like to just make a wee video and just let all the angst out. So recently, there seems to be this divide. Okay, you get the Justice League and people that love the new way and look and stuff like that. A bit homage to the older ways of doing the hero movies, especially as DC's concerned. And then you had the Zack Snyder fans. Okay? So, yes. So there seems to be this sort of war. They might be over in Marvel. They might be, let's stop doing daft movies with jokes all throughout. Let's do a serious Marvel one. Instead, let's get the villains right and stuff like that. So it might happen over in Marvel. I don't know. I'm not a troll. I don't go into Marvel groups and start debating or anything like that. So I don't know what happens in these groups. All I know is what happens in DC groups. And they can be vicious, So I started the Man of Steel fan page. People thought it was just for Superman, right? Because it's a Man of Steel. Then people thought it's a Zack Snyder page or whatever. But then I went on and I explained to a couple of people that it's called Man of Steel Fan Gives Hope because it started off with me liking the film, and I started putting positive stuff about the film because I hated all this bad stuff that was said about the movie. And so that's how it become, because I'm first and foremost a DC supporter, and I've said this in other videos. You can, whatever I say in this video right now, okay, you can check in the past videos what I've talked about, especially on stuff about Zack Snyder and the DCU. Okay, so you go to the YouTube page, Man of Steel Fan Gives Hope, and look at the earlier videos, and you'll see me defending just about everything. But for me, it's the DC I support, and the video about the difference between a fan and a supporter. A supporter is those people that you go to the matches with, and they'll wear the banners and everything else, and you wouldn't catch a supporter wearing the other team's strip. Okay, because we live for this, and we will support this financially or buy stuff and whatnot, and this is my team, and that's their team. A fan or something would probably just like them both. Okay, but me, I'll stick up for everything, support everything that the DC does. That's the difference, the way I look at it. Okay, so when I started the page, I was defending everything. Okay, defending some of the DC films that probably is not loved by many, but I try to see it on people, because you get these wee small groups like Superman and the Quest for Peace. There's a fan group for that film. I'll defend that film. Stuff like that. So here's the thing. Okay, now I love conspiracy theories. Okay, I love the fact that and I'm open-minded when it comes to religion. Okay, I will support every every faith, I will look into the faith and I will not say what one's good or better. Okay, because I like to go in with an open mind. And yes, there is a point to all this. I'm just sort of trying to explain myself before I get to the bit where you're starting to dislike, okay? So, now, I am, yes, fan of Zack Snyder, okay? A fan, okay? Notice the difference. I am a fan of Zack Snyder. I am a supporter of DCEU. Now, here comes the troubling bit. Now, everybody will praise Zack Snyder. They will praise for what he's done because he's done quite a good job. He's created the DCEU. A lot of people, you know, supporting that. He had all this big plan for these 4 films and stuff like that, you know, Man of Steel. And he's helped out with Wonder Woman, you know, so he's one of the forefronts. He's one of the head guys up there on the DCEU. So far recently, Justice League has went up on the Tuesday. Okay, but again, it's that fan base that wants to crush at the DC. Fan base that wants to no, just let it. Oh, we want Snyder's cut and stuff like that. That annoys me. Okay, because you're taking away what we've got just now. Which is a Justice League movie, and we don't know the full story behind the making of it. Okay, and everybody's getting blamed. We're blaming the Japanese guy for Warner Brothers for cutting the film. Zack Snyder's came out and I'll push him to the side just now. I'll say what he mentioned beforehand. Anyway, so a lot of the fans of Zack Snyder will support him and everything else like that. But I like to question things. I don't want to go blindly following a guy. I'd like to question the people that I like to follow. You know, that's what this is. We're a conspiracy theory sort of people. We don't want to be taken as fools or dafties and whatnot. And I'm not saying for 1 minute that Zack Snyder has anything against DC. No, far from it. Okay? But there's a lot of things that's just not gelling right with me. And maybe you guys out there with your comments below can put me on the straight and narrow path. Yeah, still haven't reached my point yet. I know. Now, I've very seen Star Trek, what one was it? Star Trek, The Final Frontier. Okay? And that's the one where Spock's brother or half-brother or something like that, and he believes that God is on this planet and he tries to take all the pain away from other people. Anyway, but there's a scene in that I quite resonate with. You know, he takes the pain and, no, we need the pain, that's what makes us who we are. Anyway, I love that scene. But in the film, they go down and they see, and they see God, and they're standing there, and this guy who's a follower of God, he's been seeing God, you know, and he's brought the whole spaceship there, and he's confronted with this being, this big alien being who he believes to be God, and then he asks him for a spaceship, and then it says, what does God want with a spaceship? So then, at that moment, he questions his faith, and then he does battle with, he sees God as himself or whatnot, you know, but he questions everything. We've all been following this guy on this journey, and when we get to the journey that he totally believed in, we find out that, you know, he's not as goody two shoes as reckoned, because he visualised this monster, and anyway, it's like Forbidden Planet, you know, the monster from the id, from, if you're not with me just now, you'll never be, okay? So anyway, so what's happened recently on videos is, when we find out on the YouTube channel that after so many premieres of the Justice League, Zack Snyder has said he's still to see it. Now he's probably seen it by now by the time I've made this video. But they've had a couple of premieres already. You know, it's out there. And he tweeted, I've not seen Justice League. That strikes me as odd. Now we had all this talk about whose film is it? Is it Zack Snyder's he's the one that's directed. Yes, he walked away, spent time with his family because of what's happened, okay? His daughter sadly took her own life and stuff, okay? So he walked out. But the story before that, right, is that the studios all knew about his daughter. So what they said to Zack is, listen, Zacky buddy, not exact words, of course, but they said to Zack, and I've read this in reports, that, listen, we can postpone Justice League for a year. You know, we can do it next year. But Zack went, no. I want to do it just now. It will help tie things. You know, it helped me and the wife get on with it and stuff. So I'll do it just now. So he had that possibility of leaving it a year and that extra year to work on it and stuff. But I says no. So once it's maybe half or 3/4 done it, right, and there's only reshoots to be done or wee bits of editing here and there, he steps down and says he can't go. And I've made videos about this, okay? He steps down and says, no, I need to go and spend time with the family. I can't do it anymore. Now there was speculation that, you know, at that time that he's been given the boot and that Joss Whedon had come in and you know, they says, we don't want an hour, we don't want a 2 hour, 40 odd minute movie. We want it 2 hours. So we want to get Joss in. And then there were reports that Joss was Zack's idea to bring Joss in, or Joss Whedon was involved from the start to make this film. So what's came so far? So far he's walked away from the film. Joss Whedon comes in. He gets rid of the composers, Junkie XL and stuff like that, and he brings in Danny Elfman, which a lot of people, Zack Snyder fans, miss on the music. Okay, but the thing is, to be credited as director, like Zack Snyder was, he would have really the final say. He would say, well, no, this is still my baby. I want to just use Junkie XL because this is something you create. Now at the time, he says, no, he said there's more important things in life than making a movie. Which is true. I stand by that. There's more important things in life than making a movie. But with all this hee-haw that the poor guy got from Man of Steel, which I defended with the page, which I defended BVS with the page and stood by Zack and stuff, and the Justice League was going to be the crowning achievement of his work, and it's going to probably blow the naysayers away. Okay, still I see a post on one of the on the comments about how it's jumped up, Justice League jumped up, and somebody says, "Oh, sign the petition, we'll still see Zack Snyder's." It would have been great if he finished it. It would have been great if Zack Snyder finished the film. But did he finish the film? Was he allowed to finish the film? Or maybe did Warner Brothers kick him out of the film to bring Joss Whedon in? Did he have lost faith in the film that he brought Joss Whedon in to fix his own movie? We'll never know. We never know the real reason what happened behind the scenes. But the fact that Joss Whedon had took all these steps, all the editing and the colouring and everything else. Now Zack has been noticing, I've seen posts, he's been noticing these tweets about the Zack Snyder version and whatnot. So he's been noticing all this sort of campaigning, I believe. And it's a wee bit like the Richard Donner from Superman, where he makes Superman 1 and 2. And then Richard Donner gets booted out, another director comes in, finishes back 20 years later. He gets the director's cut. So it begs the question, was he pushed or did he walk? And if he did walk, right, whatever, and he was credited as the director, then we've got to look at the fact that it may have been his choice to bring in Danny Elfman. It may have been his choice to do the cuts that we see today, because he has the final say. And then why was he not at any of the premieres of the film that's been directed? And sure, I don't know, does it say a film by Zack Snyder as well? It's just his own baby. You know, you've got to help appear there and that. But no, he's still, you know, as I say, he's probably seen it just now, but you hadn't seen it. It'd been out for a couple of days. You hadn't seen it. That to me strikes odd. Right? And the fact, yes, he's now away working on Wonder Woman 2. So yes, he does have an interest on the DCEU. But what we don't know is what is actually the real story behind everything. What is going on behind Justice League. And that is why, you know, I am the way I am. You know, that's why, yes, I love Zack Snyder to bits. But there's a lot of these things that doesn't make sense to me. If I created a model of an aeroplane or whatever, and I spent a year of my life making it, or half a year making this film, or even more so because he had planned it for a long time since BVS, and then to stay out of the limelight at the last hurdle, you know, to walk away from it, say all these things, and then not at least come to any of the premieres. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. All I'm saying is not everybody's as innocent or guilty, or maybe we've got the whole image wrong. Maybe we can all blame the Warner Brothers. Maybe it was them that pushed Zack away. Or maybe Zack was involved in every decision of the Justice League film that's out, just of the Justice League that we've got. Maybe he was involved. Maybe it isn't just Joss Whedon, because it's Zack's baby. Justice League is Zack, because he is credited as director and it's a film by Zack. Post your comments down below. Let me know how you see all this turning. As I say, I am a fan of Zack Snyder. I'm a biggest supporter of DC and DCEU, and that is why I love the Justice League movie. Yes, heartbroken that it didn't get the big thingy that it should have got, the big critic reviews and stuff, and we bit heartbroken for Zack as well that he never got, or we don't believe, or for the Justice League, he never got to finish and put that wee cherry on top, so we wouldn't have all these debates that we're having just now about cuts and everything else. You know, if he didn't walk away, we wouldn't have all these talks about cuts. We wouldn't have this video just now. You know, but it just begs the question, why did he not go to a premiere? Why hadn't it take so long for him to see his own creation? How much percentage of the film did he do? Was he working hand in hand with Joss Whedon? Did he tell Joss Whedon what he visualised for the film? And we're all shouting about Whether it's Zack's vision, maybe it is the Zack's vision, but for not to see the Justice League and stuff, there's just so many questions unanswered. And maybe you can help with your thoughts and feelings down below. Here's Man of Steel fan gives hope. Not being positive, but being inquisitive. And I hope you can help us find the answer. Thank you.